662 compound drop there.
That's how we do it.
They say we acting brand new now.
You get me?
You. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, so check it out. So the guest backstage, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna kick it off with her. You know what I'm saying? She early, but we just gonna kick it off with her, you heard me?
All right, yeah, bring on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mama
What's
Mia, how
up?
you doing, love?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, 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 good. Welcome on, love.
Oh, it's
You,
good to be here. Thank you.
you
Hold on.
early, huh?
What you say, Boo?
I said you early, huh?
Oh yeah, because I was trying to make sure that my, setup is right.
It's all good. It's all good. Now you've been on the show a couple of times, but you have never been on this show. You know what I'm saying? So I want to introduce yourself to these viewers for me.
What? Introduce myself to who?
To the viewership.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Mia Monique. I am a author. I'm a podcast host, and I am an entrepreneur. And I am just recently, I just founded my own hair care line. So I want to talk about that today on the show with you guys. And yeah.
Okay, let me put some respect on that. So I said hair oil, but you have a whole hair care line.
Yeah, so for right now, it's a two-step hair restoration system. It's the AM and PM use. And then we have a shampoo and conditioner rolling out in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
And no,
So
you may not be able to go too deep on that because I got a lot more head than you heard me?
How you
So no, I'm talking about nut. Like nut ain't got nut up
yeah,
top,
love me,
you
bro.
understand? Look, I'm saying you was
dog.
blessed with this here. I can't grow no
What you
beard,
doing,
son.
love me?
I can't grow no beard, son. So God bless me with a mane. You hear me? He blessed me with a mane. So I was just saying, I just want to make sure that
He's from the 9-1, Mia. Don't mind him.
all day in the morning.
I love
He's
it.
from the
I
9-1.
love it. I totally love it.
He's from out the 9-1. Don't mind.
The good thing about this product is it works with all hair types. Specifically for me, the reason why I founded the product is because I suffered from stress-induced alopecia. So what happened, and if you guys notice, a lot of Black women especially are dealing with that hair loss pattern, which is in the center of their head.
Can you say the name one more time for the slow people, please?
Absolutely. It's Bella's Miracle Hair Restoration Treatment.
No.
Stress-induced alopecia. Okay.
What's that?
Believe me, the ladies know what that is. What it is a condition in the hair, and it comes in patches sometimes, and it usually attacks a specific area in the hair. A lot of women suffer from thinning edges and hair loss. It can be brought on by a number of different things, including your diet, your lifestyle, the foods you eat, and the hair oil that I created significantly increased mine. For 3 years, I could not grow the middle of my hair back. Nothing worked. I've tried everything. And then I finally started doing some research, of course, got the stress that I had in my life out of my life. And now my hair is almost completely grown back. So I'm excited to share it with the ladies and men.
It's, and we excited to share it with you. You know what I'm saying? So is that like are you born with that? Do you catch that, or does that come strictly from stress? And does it only come in the ladies? You hear me?
So no, men suffer from alopecia as well. And there are different versions and types of alopecia.
Can you
So
say it one more time? Because I'm hearing alopecia.
alopecia, put it in the chat. Alopecia in the comments. Alopecia.
Okay. And you
So
said men
yeah,
suffer too?
absolutely. I know a guy that can't grow any hair anywhere on his head, eyebrows, mustache, beard. I
Yeah,
think.
I got facial alopecia, I guess, because I can't grow no beard at all.
Well, you should try some of my oil and see what happens.
Oh no, bet that, bet that.
Now
Son, like I can't do none of this. You hear me? Like none of this here. Like Pat, like outside of the goatee and look, and then that bitch don't connect. You hear me? Like
that's how my husband's is. Now, I will say that stimulating your follicles is a good thing because if you start to massage and you stimulate it, you use essential oils like peppermint or things that will do a lot of cell turnover, you could possibly grow some hair there.
mm,
It just depends also, researching. A lot of doctors will say, that it's irreversible, that you haven't grown it, or if it's just gone, it's no hope. And I was told to me, but I'm a living testimony that there is hope and you can re-stimulate the scalp and begin to grow hair in places that were not growing or slow to grow.
yeah, I think as black people, we then got to the point where we know that doctors don't have the final say in anything dealing with our bodies. You know what I'm saying? So, kudos to you for, keeping things moving and keeping everything going. Now, one question I do have for you. So I know you went through your own personal struggles, what actually caused you to want to go ahead and, research the oils and stuff like that. Can you just tell us a little bit about what kind of research you had to go through in order to get to the point where you could launch a product?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I had to have real results, right? And all too well, a lot of women suffer and men suffer from stress related things that attack our bodies. I tend to use the statement or saying that goes, if you guys are familiar with the study of the plant, where there was two plants and the scientists put the plants in the same environment, but one scientist would say mean things to the plant, and then they would say loving affirmations to the other plant. Well, needless to say, one plant survived and thrived, and the other one wilted and died. So I think about that with my hair. The situation that I was in was very toxic, very damaging to my mental, physical health. And when I got away from that situation, I noticed the impact it had on my health because I just didn't feel good anymore. And thinking people think, you leave that situation, you're good, you're going to be better. But no, your body is going to now recalibrate itself to a new environment. So that was what prompted me to start researching because I just didn't feel, I felt tired. My hair wasn't growing back. And I didn't even realize how bad it was until I got out of that situation. Because I'm like, I'm thinking it's normal or it's just a season, right? But then I started to see that, oh wow, this is bigger than I thought because the spot was really big. So I started to research hair loss and stress, and I've seen where people go through stress because I've actually been in stressful situations where I would get a bald spot in my head, and I mean like naked to the skin, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I know what stress can do. So that allowed me to research for that. And then as far as the natural oils, a lot of these hair products, I don't know if you guys pay attention to things like that, but the Mael care line is under fire right now for a lot of their products causing women to lose their hair or thinning when they were one of that doctor, that nurse that created that line before she sold it. She had a winning product.
Mia. Wait, Mia. One second. Could you, Ivy, can you put your eyes on the road, please? Can you? What are you? What are you doing?
I'm at a light.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad, Mia. Just a simple safety check. Just a simple
Be
safety
safe.
check. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Go ahead, Mia.
So with that being said, I started to just find out what works for hair. So I started to research different minerals and oils. So I find out the oils that are good for hair growth and stimulation. So I started researching avocado or bantana. I started researching the essential oils like peppermint or rosemary, which is also good. But when you when you don't put any additives or any extra chemicals in those things, they can really grow your hair, right? And what I also started to research is a lot of these hair care products will put you on these programs where you're dependent on their product. So if you stop using it, your results may revert back. So I didn't want that to happen to me. So I opted out of not buying anything from the store bought, and I wanted to go the natural route. So that's to answer your question, LEVEE, is what made me start to research, and that's what I found. So I found a list of essential oils and fatty oils and things that are good for hair growth and stimulation. And that's where I began to start to formulate my formula.
So I'm assuming that the formula is proprietary. You can't tell us what it is.
I mean, I can tell you that it has some of the best things. Like I mentioned some things. So
Like avocado, batana. Yeah.
peppermint, essential, and rosemary. I also the first step has a mixture with a little apple cider vinegar, which is also a cleanser for the scalp and the hair follicles. So that is the daily thing. So what happens in the morning, at night, your body renews its cells. In the morning, your cells are open and free. So you can, you drink water, you
Wait,
make sure
wait. Go back. Wait. Go back. At night, your body loses what?
it renews. It renews. Your cell renewal happens at
Okay.
Mhm. So that's why it's essential to treat your scalp at night with things that are going to help with stimulating your scalp or your cells in the nighttime. And in the morning, you rejuvenate, right? So that's where your pores are open. You're going to use something that's going to cleanse the scalp. So that's where I came up with the two-step program. When I say within 7 months of this regimen, my hair went from, and I wish I had the photos before and after, but within 7 months, my bald spot is literally 95% gone. So gotta gotta definitely
So,
um yes. What you gonna say?
so Mia, when you first came on, you mentioned you wear a lot of hats. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, you got a part of them. He got that
You know what
9
I'm
wall
saying?
Wi-Fi
Life.
still.
You know what I'm saying? Does it all?
I didn't hear what you said.
Y'all can hear me?
But yeah, now we can, but you're cut out. Your question cut out.
Y'all know the weather bad down here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
There
You
you
know what I'm
go.
saying? Mia, like you said, entrepreneur. You have the podcast. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead while it's working.
Okay.
I think you were saying about the
Y'all can hear me?
different hats I wear. Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Does everything kind of coincide with each other? Or does one get in the way with the other, you know what I'm saying? Is one more time consumer than the other, and you maybe need to be here when you need to be there?
Well, I think with my podcast, which is Conversation and Clarity with me, Monique, I use that platform to enlighten our culture, our people with things that we go through in everyday life. So it can be things like hair care. It can be things like fighting for men's rights with the child support system, standing up for the men who are facing injustices.
Free Tyree.
I saw that on the news today. Bringing conversations, because a lot of women and men, they have these ideas that wellness and mental health are subjective, but they really all coincide with each other. So no, it doesn't impact anything. What I'm about is health and wellness, mental health for our people, for our culture overall. So sometimes I might talk about things about our body or products. Sometimes I may talk about things that, are uplifting to the collective. And sometimes I may have to get on the women and say, hey, you guys need to step up and cut some of the things that's going on out. Or I may talk to the men. So my hashtag or my slogan is real talk, real clarity. Whatever I discuss is going to be real. And at the end of it, it's going to be something that gives you clarity and gives you the insight to want to dig deeper or maybe make a change in perspective. So it doesn't. I'm very strategic about what I do, my content, and how I put it out. And I pay attention to what's going on so I'll know what is needed and what's impactful.
What made you when you cracked the code, so to speak, right? And you learn how to grow your hair back, right? What made you want to spread the word? Because a lot of people would have kept that to themselves, you know what I'm saying? What made you want to reach out and put this on the market so you can help women around the world?
And tell the truth.
I think it was two things. So the
Yeah.
first thing is my hair. I had pretty hair. I would wear weave and I wouldn't think anything about it. And then when I didn't want to wear weave anymore, I looked at what was left of my natural hair and it alarmed me. So, and then I started to see women with the same similar issues with also fears of being transparent about it because they maybe don't want to be judged or they're just not able to tell be that open about it. But for me, it was like, okay, I don't want to be a slave to wigs and weaves. I want to wear my own hair. So what can I do to make it healthy? So once I found a formula for me and found out something that worked, now I get a lot of women like, oh my gosh, my hair, I struggle with the same issue. I want to, I'm now a slave to this. They want to say protective styles, but it's really all they can do with their hair now because underneath they're suffering and struggling with the same hair loss issues. So I think what made me want to do that is a lot of women are really wanting to go back to wearing their natural hair, whether it's the micro locks or locks, or if it's wearing the natural curly or the froze. They want to do that, but their hair is not in the state to do it.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I talk to my wife about that all the time, just as far as um, being not. I'm not even gonna say scared to wear their natural hair, but just get kind of caught in the whole cycle of I don't like how my natural hair looks, so it's so hard to deal with. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna do this and put a wig on my head or do weave, and then it just ends up being a constant cycle. And these hairstyles, these hairstyles deteriorate and damage your roots and
Correct.
things of that nature. And I mean, obviously, since I have a natural hairstyle, I kind of be pushing my wife to be like, hey, I'm not saying lock up, but come
Right.
outside. You know what I'm saying? So.
It
But
feels
so I
amazing.
yeah. So I mean, and I really wish that Black women would just embrace that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Instead of adopting a lot of these European um fads, because people don't really understand where the wigs and all of the other stuff came from. So just delving back into just historical norms and things of that nature will kind of grant you insight into understanding why these things actually damage your hair. It's not meant for you. So me personally, I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate you going out and not only educating the masses, but actually giving them the truth and just giving them the game. The game is to be sold, not to be told. So obviously you're not doing it for free. You dig? Like, I don't expect you to do it, and I don't even want you to do it for free. But what can you kind of take us through the product lines and kind of tell us what the average price is for your products actually cost?
So right now there's an introductory price of $25 for both the AM and the PM oil or serum and oil, because one of it is an oil and the other is a serum. And they can find that if you follow me on social media. It's Bella's Miracle Hair Restoration. That's on Instagram. and also my Facebook, which is Mia Monique. You can follow me there. And there is a wait list form for the shampoo and the other conditioners, but you can find the links on my Instagram page. So $25 can get you the whole system. It literally lasts about maybe a month or 2 months, and you should literally start seeing results within the first couple weeks of use. If you use it properly, I do recommend massage therapy on your scalp. So massaging your scalp day and night. Um, I have this thing where I do positive affirmations on my hair. So, and I let my husband massage my hair also, because I feel like, getting those man hands in it helps. But definitely talking to yourself, like that plant, like I mentioned, when I'm massaging my hair, I just say that, you're beautiful and you're loved. And I think that has significantly helped. The promotion that you see is literally my head. So that bald head is mine. And then the hair that is filled in is mine. My husband and I do weekly or bi-weekly results to check and make sure how much is grown back. And
where's Big Bro at, man?
He's even amazed. I'm gonna tell him to come to the come speak and say what's up, babe. But I'm telling you guys, this product is amazing. It is natural. I'm 100% committed to keeping it that way, handmade. I'm not gonna sell it off. I'm not gonna mass produce or have some company try to come and buy. Yo, what's good? Yeah, what's good, my boy? How you doing, my boy? What's good? What's good? I ain't want to come in there like I was Charles and you look crazy.
I just said Charles.
I ain't want to come in there like that, like, you know what I mean? She was like my lunch buddy. Yo, Peter, how y'all guys doing over there?
Good, Big Bro. Two-part question. You know what I'm saying? Two-part question. Ivy, where you coming from? The award show or something? You heard me?
Yeah, she do look like she was just at the Stella Awards yesterday. You heard me?
With the shades on and all that. You heard me? Where you coming from?
I had a long night, and I was allergic to the sun, and I put the shades on. But I had to go get my baby her party stuff because today is her birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday, baby! 19. Yeah. You got a 19-year-old?
Yeah, I do.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got a 19-year-old.
Mia, Ivy, you could chime in on this question too. As men, me and Levee, right? Can you walk us through the feeling that women get when they held, like, you know what I'm saying, like when they got the, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be disrespectful, you know what I'm saying?
Well, first for me, it was very emotionally difficult to even tell my husband that when we first started dating that I had alopecia, because a lot of times women try to cover it up, like I said, but I didn't want to disclose that part of what's going on. So I showed him, and then he was very loving and open about it and understanding, because the truth is, emotionally and physically, when you come from a situation where you're not taking care of yourself properly, you're not in a healthy environment, it affects your body. So he knew, and also my skin was really broken out really bad. So a lot of the stress that I went through showed up physically, and it manifested into my skin health and my hair health. But now, I mean, my skin is clear as a baby's butt. I don't got no makeup on. I don't have no foundation. I literally can go out here and wear my natural hair and my foundation, no makeup. I mean, I put on my makeup now. I will, beat my face a little bit and do the hair, but
you don't feel like you have to hide behind it though.
No, and I was literally acting on because I was so embarrassed and ashamed of, what the stress had done to me physically. And I think with the love of him and his understanding and acceptance and me being able to not hide that, it was another layer of stress removed. And so that his support and that help, it also contributed to me getting back healthy, getting my hair back healthy, my skin back healthy.
Well, shout out to Black Love, you heard me? Shout out to Black Love. Yeah.
For sure. But I think a lot of women do deal with it, Peanut, and I didn't want to leave off that part because a lot of women inbox me and they say, I know that they're in a stressful environment. This is what I would recommend too. Eliminating the stress. I can't stress that enough, emotional abuse, mental abuse, or even in stress inducers that you may bring about yourself, like excessive worrying. You can't control what you can't control. You only can control what you can't control. So worrying does not do anything but cause damage to you internally and externally. So I do talk to them about that. And I understand the embarrassment and shame that comes with hair loss. But the key is for us to realize that those weaves, those wigs, they are not healthy. I remember I had got some braids. So the first time I ever got them, and my scalp turned black. And now nobody said wash that hair, clean that hair before you braid it onto your scalp, because people have scalp sensitivities. If you don't know really what your body is sensitive to, putting that European hair, that braid hair it can be a contributing factor to some of the hair loss we see today. Because I'm thinking about it, not everybody has the same pattern. Everybody losing the middle. Everybody's edges is going away. And that's not how it used to be. I'm gonna send you, Ivy. I got you. I'm gonna send you an oil.
Let me see, Ivy. Wait,
Give me your address.
Come here. Let me see. Do that again.
You saw enough. You saw enough. Don't try and do my edges now.
All right.
Yeah.
So me up.
But my edges are really thin, and I found out it's from stress because I'm an over stressor.
Yep.
An over preparer. So that's part of it. And the medications I was on for birth control.
Yeah.
I didn't look at that it brittles the bones and contributes to hair loss. And I was like, oh my gosh, so I had to cut it all the way. So I'm like, I've been on there for like a few years now. So I have to be off it as many equal amount of years to put my body back on track and my bones back on track and my hair back on track. So
well, I know some herbs and supplements that you can take. Like I'm on a daily regimen. I do flaxseed, I do fennel, I do nettle, I do burdock root, I do the black raspberry. I do a lot of the herbs in a tea form. Cut out the sugar, and maybe talk to a nutritionist to see what's good for healthy skin and hair and bones, because our diet also plays a part in our skin health, our hair health.
Because that's how I know when my daughter eating too much grease, because her
and she smashes a French fry. You heard me?
That's it. You heard me? I ain't want to bring it up. You heard me?
I love my French fries.
Down smashing them bitches.
Look, she dunked that boy. You should have, boy.
She said down smashing them bitches.
Boy, she was downing.
look, I caught it when she said diet. I said, "Oh, she getting on me." Let me.
I would love to send you a hair care serum, Ivy, and I want you to try it out and let me know, how it works, if it is effective for you, and it. I do need some, more people to try it out and give testimonials. So that would be my gift to you, all of you guys, so you can just let me know what your thoughts are on the products.
Okay. See, I'm interested. I'm interested in the shampoo and conditioner predominantly because my regimen for like washing my hands, stuff like that, is it keeps evolving, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like the longer my hair gets, the more I expose it to just the world, and the older I get, my scalp is changing, my mane changes. You know what I'm saying? So and it's hard to find a truly natural product. Right.
I'm going to tell you, I didn't mean to cut you off, but what you just said, I want you to stop right there and the listeners to know that there are seasons change, right? So you may have a summer shampoo that works really well with you in the hotter months.
That's where I was going.
And you may have a shampoos and conditioner that works better for you in the colder climates, or even just as the seasons change. So that's good to know that you're paying attention to the texture of your hair, how it does in different temperatures and climates and seasons. So with that, I definitely have the shampoo for you. And
Yeah.
also, you can use the oil as a hot oil treatment, in addition to the shampoo and conditioner system.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna definitely put my wife on, and we'll both try it, and report back to you with the results. Now, I will tell you this: if I wake up one morning and I got a hole in my scalp, you heard me? You did?
Oh,
We coming back. We coming back. I'm gonna say, Nut, call Mia. You did, bring her front and center. We gotta have a conversation. You heard me? Like, but
no.
look, but if it's fire, like I've heard it's fire. Like, hey, I was shouting from the mountaintops. You heard me? I
You
was
got
shouting
it.
from the
You got it.
mountaintops.
I'll tell you a secret. You're gonna know it's fire because for locks, the rice water is really big. Well, not
Yeah,
only
I
does
use
my
rice water
skin
now.
is the base of rice water. So
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
promise.
because I ain't trying to like toot my horn or nothing, but like I ain't gonna lie, my hair's fire. You hear me? Like I
Yeah.
love my little hair. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I definitely check you out. And we'll report back, bring you back on the show, either this one or one of the other ones. Not be producing your dig, and we'll see what it do. But we
Make sure
definitely
I get
appreciate it.
your mailing address and I got you guys. Okay.
Outstanding.
Thank you. Peanut, what you on froze?
There you go. You keep your body clean, huh? Head ass.
He is something else.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
somewhere a
he
little
froze. He
quieter
probably gonna
because
drop off, then
I
have
want to
to
ask some
pop back
questions.
on.
Okay. Here we go.
We back. Stupid
We
ass
back.
hurricane, man.
It's raining where I'm at too. What service you got?
Oh, y'all can hit me? Oh, we back? Oh, all right.
Boy, I'm glad you ain't say nothing crazy, boy.
I was having to break down right quick. Dude. Look, check it out. So, Mia, we reached the 30-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? You could stick around with us. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? We gonna move on with. We gotta move on with the show. You can stick around with us, or you know what I'm saying. You can leave your website, where they can get your product from, or if you're gonna stick around, you can wait to the end of the show to do that.
I'm gonna watch in the audience. I'm gonna leave the link in the comments for the products, but you guys don't order it. I'm gonna make sure I send you a copy. Okay, a copy. I'm gonna make sure I
Oh,
send.
we gonna still order it. I'm gonna speak for myself. I appreciate the complimentary bottles. You did, but I'm gonna still, just to show love to black business. You know what I'm saying? I try to, my people who doing the right thing the right way. I definitely support them one way or the other. Because even if you're giving it away for free, it ain't like it's actually free. You still, I
Right.
mean, I want at
Well,
least
I
give them
Let me
cost.
appreciate
know.
it. This is
Let me
support,
know.
and this is a sale. Somebody's gonna see it, and somebody's gonna click on a link and purchase it. So I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, no doubt. What
That's
you got,
whatever.
say? No, what's
I
up, Nut?
know
What's
people
up, dog?
commented
I'm
bringing
gonna pay for
awareness for our
mine too
hair
then.
because I noticed that a lot of hair care products promote to us, but they
Stupid
don't
ass
really
fucking
know what works for
hurricane,
our
man.
hair. So I
Yeah,
thank you
dog.
so much for doing this.
Stupid ass
You're
rain,
very welcome.
dog.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, it's definitely needed, and it's definitely something that we have to really stick together with. I love it. I love the movement. I know that a lot of women are going back natural, and they're going back to embracing their hair, whether it's a silk
Stupid
set or a twist out.
hurricane, man. Why the fuck that bitch gotta come down here?
So we can hear you, yeah.
But
You like
Ivy,
that
it's very,
stupid.
very, very important to do these three things in addition to our hair, our skin, and our body, because we black women suffer from a lot of things, that are stress related. We have fibroids, we have bad skin, we have cancer that comes, you know what I mean? And all of these things are relative to our emotional well-being. Okay. So I encourage women to know your worth. Don't be arguing with people. Don't, protect your peace. People say that. That is not a cliche. That is a real thing. So I want you to remember that, and we'll be in touch. Okay.
Outstanding. We appreciate you for coming on, Mia.
Thank you
Mama
guys.
Mia, thank you, baby.
See y'all.
Hey, no, you straight?
Funky mustard ass hurricane. Oh, fuck.
don't know if he know we could hear him.
We can hear him, but we can't see him.
Yeah, he just froze up. You heard me? So look, in the
It look
spirit
he
of things, it
froze
looks
up in deep thought.
yeah, for real. You know what? I'm about to take a screenshot of this here, so that way I can show that boy how he was looking. Oh, Malcolm
He
X
look
the
like
night
he
before
was
he
in deep
died,
thought.
looking ass. Yeah, I got to get that and send that to that boy. But since we are live, we're gonna go ahead and keep the party going, even though our host is incapacitated and he gone. So anyway, since we finally have opportunity to speak amongst ourselves, how you doing, Ivy? How everything going, baby?
I'm doing fine. Today is my baby's birthday. As you hear, I'm in the background partying.
Yeah,
With their little foods and stuff, whatever they like, and um, we only get 19 once, you know.
yeah, facts. Damn. So I thought we was gonna talk about something else, but we actually had some breaking news.
What happened?
So James Earl Jones just died. For anybody who's not familiar with James Earl Jones, you need to climb from whatever rock you under. You hear me? And get outside.
What happened? Did they give the? Did they give
So
it?
I mean, he was 93. So when you're 93, sometimes you just die. You dig? Like, so I'm reading the article now. Yeah, it doesn't indicate exactly how he died. It looked like just age. Yeah, it looks like just age. But the thing is, like, I love Earl Jones Jr. for a couple of different things. Like when I was growing up, Star Wars was like my favorite movie, right? You know what I'm saying? Like my mama had bought me the fake lightsaber, and I used to run around Press Park like, all that there. You did looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't know that Darth Vader was black until I was grown. And I just think about like how that would have changed my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Being 6, 7, 8 years old, knowing that Darth Vader was a nigga. Like
How you
that
supposed
would
to
have
know Darth Vader was black if the main character was white, and then turns out that that's his son? Like, what is going on? So how we
well
supposed?
the thing is in the movie he wasn't black. That's why if you ever look at the movie, right? If you ever look at the movie, like the only time you ever see Darth Vader face, he actually a white man, you heard me? But he's voiced by James Earl Jones. Right. It's the weirdest. Like why they did that, nobody know. You heard me? Like nobody know. But saying all that to say, rest in peace to James Earl Jones, probably one of the most iconic black actors. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean,
Yes, but
93. He been in the industry for 70 plus years. Like he's
yeah,
he's he's like Denzel before Denzel.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was Denzel before Denzel. You did. So
Denzel was
R.I.P. to
Denzel,
that man.
but can't nobody do Denzel though.
Yeah,
You know what
nah,
I
not
thought
at
they was?
all.
I thought they was gonna take Denzel because they had it up for offer to make Denzel He Who Remains, and I was like, that's gonna bring in a lot of different people, but they wind up putting the dude who play Iron Man as He Who Remains. I was like, how they gonna change the whole race of the person, the whole aesthetic?
Man,
Let's
it's Hollywood. They
go us
do what
out.
they want.
You see low key, right?
Oh yeah, I'm a
Oh,
Marvel head. I ain't gonna lie. I was a comic book kid growing up. You dig?
me
So
too, me
yeah,
too. I'm still up in that world, and I noticed that they playing with the universes, like the timelines and universes and stuff. So I was like, this is my type of behavior.
yeah, believe that. I'm trying to pull up his history or filmography rather, because I
Yeah,
want to
see, I
definitely
don't
give
think
him his
so.
flowers. Since we on the subject, I definitely want to give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's probably some stuff that he was in that I ain't know nothing about. So looking at film, Oh, I didn't know he did Broadway too. So homie did Broadway. He did film, TV, spanning from 1964 to his last thing was 2015. So it looked like he ain't really been in too much. Yeah, recently. Homie been in video games and everything. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's what I was about to say. He did a lot of stuff in his time. It's just probably not pulling up all the stuff. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, he's definitely been. He's been active. He definitely been active. So we looking at. I'll start from 2021. So he did come into well, I know the movie was trash. Everybody who got to say Skin Color Is Us started coming to America 2 his ass. But he was in that. He did the most recent Star Wars and the most recent Lion King with Beyonce in it. Driving Miss Daisy. Oh, that's a theatrical Australia release, so we ain't even see that one. Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. That's my movie. Scary Movie 4, Click, The Benchwarmers, The Sandlot 2. Nobody saw that. Let me see. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. That's back in the 90s. Judge Dredd. Jesus Christ, this man filmography is just crazy. Yeah, rest in peace to Earl, man. Like I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch buku of the movies now. Because I just feel obligated to do so at this point. But rest in peace to James Earl Jones, man.
Yeah, he did a lot. I don't think they even have everything on them.
Nah, they
I'll
can't.
talk.
Yeah, we can hear you. You be look. We've been able to hear you. You just be frozen.
For real?
Yeah, but we've been able to hear you. Like all that shit, man. The fucking hurricane, man. Fuck all that there. Yeah, like nigga heard all that. You heard me? Like we talking to me, and all we hear fuck. But hey, but
Yo,
look, me and Ivy was just talking, bro. James Earl Jones just died, bro, and he gone again. All right, so I don't know what's going on out there in the city. I know they got a little. That ain't even no hurricane. Hold on, let me see. Man, if y'all don't get up out of here, bro, that's New Orleans, man. We used to hurricane. They call this thing a potential tropical cyclone #6. They ain't even gave that thing a name yet. You hear me? And the Wi-Fi tripping? Man, Cox Cable, y'all better get y'all shit together, bro. You muted, baby. I can't hear you.
wait, wasn't it supposed to be down in Mexico first, then trickle its way past Texas into Louisiana? So
Mm-hmm.
how is it missing us first? Because I'm not getting no rain. You see how sunny it was up over here?
Oh yeah, look. Uh-huh.
What's
I
wrong
absolutely
with
saw.
forecasting, baby? I'm gonna need
I
y'all to do
don't know.
the better. Because y'all supposed to have a little minute. Because when I first seen it, it was supposed to be Mexico, brushing past Texas and going straight to Louisiana like that. Like a little sling.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no telling, man. You know, New Orleans be doing their own thing sometimes, so ain't no telling.
No, they
But
ain't dead. They ain't by themselves. Because evidently they told us wrong too. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at a sunny sky over here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like for when infrastructure start to crumble, when it just be something minor, that be concerning. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like for y'all, if it gets super cold where you at, they'll shut the whole grid down. You heard me? You dig it? For us, if it dropped under 30 degrees in Atlanta, they shutting the whole city down. Like the whole city down.
Yeah. I think that, yep. They do that out here
Oh,
too.
that boy bike. Oh, check that boy out, boy. What that is, a Dickie Fit boy?
He came back.
Dang, bro. Every time he come back, he fall right back on.
Yeah, you was doing good.
There you go. There you go, bro. What's y'all with it?
Hey, can you get off the Wi-Fi, please?
Them babies want that Wi-Fi. It's
Boy,
Wi-Fi time.
boy, people be beefed out by that Wi-Fi.
all my kids' devices be on that thing, and I be having a glitch in the moment. I be like, Lord, I don't want to tell them to get off, but they got to get off.
Man, I
Go
got
ahead.
two different services in my house. You hear me? Like, I got the Xfinity and the AT&T. Can't nobody
Yeah, I
even
do
get on my
AT&T.
AT&T. You hear me?
When I moved over here, I had AT&T, and it would. I didn't get no signal, so I had to change to Xfinity. This area don't get that much, so I'm stuck.
Yeah, that's what we got. Like, I got AT&T and Xfinity, and that Xfinity be glitching. You hear me? Xfinity be glitching hard. AT&T, I don't really be having no issues out of it, but don't nobody be on it but me either, though. You know what I'm saying? So, and to go back what we was talking about last time, so they had some recent news come out about that school shooter, right? So apparently the mom had called the school beforehand, right? And told them, hey, my son out here tripping. Y'all need to watch him. And mind you, remember what we was talking about last time? He was only there for a day. So before he even really got started, she tried to warn these people, you dig? So these people should have been more than prepared for whatever was going on. You
But
heard
when
me? I mean,
I thought
some
about it, I said, if you got a warning, when I was sitting back after we got out the live, I was like, the school should be held accountable too. Because ain't no way you got a warning and just let them in. If I tell you what they did to my kid off of a theory of, you should have been on it with that.
so this what it say. It say the call log from the family shared phone plan showed a 10-minute phone call from the mother's phone to the school starting at 9:50 a.m. About a half hour before witnesses said the gunman opened fire. That was more than enough time. That was more than enough time. They should have locked that goddamn school
School
down.
down. Yep.
Yeah, they should have locked that goddamn. Like
But
my son
they
just had. Like the day after this happened, I had to go up to my son's school because them kids started posting all that on social media, talking about, hey, we gonna shoot up this school, we gonna shoot up this school and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up at my son's school, and like I don't play behind my, so I'm super strapped. You heard me? I'm super strapped at the school. You did like, hey, what it is? Like if it come like
Yeah,
he better come right.
because we not having that same situation we had at the school out here where the police officers taking them, that boy ain't there taking all them lives, and y'all standing up there
Yeah.
looking for armor and just standing up there for your opportunity. Well, let us parents in there to go handle it.
Nah, honestly, that should have never happened. And I've had my interactions with the police. It's a thankless job, you dig? I think there's good police just like there's bad police, and we need some system of oversight. But I feel like in order for you to be in that position to be a peace officer, right? You have to have a certain level of it can't be for a paycheck. You can't be a police because you want to get a paycheck. You have to actually have that spirit of providing a service to the public, right? Because if you're doing it just for the paycheck, you're gonna get exactly what you saw at Parkland. You hear me? That shit should have never happened. All you see is a whole bunch of scary ass people in a hallway. Like y'all all to the teeth. It's 40 of y'all, dog. It's 40 of y'all. All y'all had to do was go bush that nigga, you hear me? And that shit would have been over with. Would there have been collateral damage? Of course, but he still shot buku people.
Yeah, it was still collateral damage happening.
Yeah, and
Who we
y'all
talking
hear him
about?
shooting. We talk about the Parkland shooting. You heard me? How so just to recap nut and welcome back to the show. You heard me? But just to just to recap, we was just having a conversation about the school shooting that happened in Winder last week, right? So with the school shooting that happened in Winder, the mom came out and said that she had warned the school 30 minutes before the shooting took place, and they ain't do nothing. They said she
The
literally
mother of the
said,
child that did the yag.
"Yeah." So I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna repeat the news report
So
right now. Right? It say
is
that
is the
the
school being
post.
held responsible too?
Well, we don't know yet. This just came out. So they say, according to the New York Post, the call log from the family's shared phone plan was provided, which shows a 10-minute phone call from the mother's phone to the school starting at 9:50 a.m., about a half hour before witnesses have said the gunman opened fire. That's nuts that they ain't shut that school down. You hear me?
Well,
And I was just telling Ivy, they had a threat at my son's school last week to the day after this shit, and I was up there within 30 minutes. You heard me?
the school liable for that then, because if the mother of the child called and said that her child that she knew, because I think it was either you or Ivy said that somebody knew it was signs on Friday. That was, I think that was one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if the mama saw the signs and called, or she found, you know, she went in his email or found, you know what I'm saying, some notes he was doing or something, right? And she had vital information. For one, yes, she should have went up there, but you know what I'm saying, she did notify the school, so she did her job. It's no longer on her. That's not her responsibility, because she know her son had a problem, and she notified the school of the actions that he was about to take part in and the problem that he had. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay,
that's not.
if Peanut, if somebody comes to you and said, um, my dude, he cheated on me last year, and then he cheated on me this year, and what would your advice be? That's a red flag, right?
That's a
That's a
red
red.
flag.
So it's red flags before he going on and do you something else more than cheating. You know what I'm saying? So mama seen more red flags than that. Daddy too. We know our kids. Come on now, we parents. So it
You
was,
said that too.
yeah. So for her to give that warning, I'm gonna give her her stance for that because she did good doing it. But baby, you should have called the police on that child when that child was in there doing. Like, I'm gonna tell you how I look. I hung with him. They have certain music they play to amp themselves up. I know that room was full of metal rock and that all, and he was getting ready to
Oh,
go and do what he do. When she heard, and he probably was in there screaming, hollering, doing whatever. Kids show signs, and she heard that and didn't call the police to that house. That's where you should have called the police to the house before you even left the house. But
Right.
I do give her kudos for calling the school. But baby, you should have called the FBI, the CIA or something.
Thanks. All right, so boom, you heard me. From all right, so from the notes I took, right. First week, obviously we're gonna talk about the weather. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. You see what I'm saying? Needlessly, I don't have to ask y'all if y'all evacuating or not. You know what I'm saying? But from y'all going through this before, you know what I'm saying? Any tips for the people that's either thinking about staying or leaving? You know what I'm saying? Anything that y'all want to share with the people? You know what I'm saying?
about leaving for the storm that's coming y'all way right now?
Nah, just like tips, you know what I'm saying, for staying or leaving, you know what I'm saying? Because some people, a lot of the older generation, they don't leave for nothing. I'm talking about tropical storms, hurricane 1, 2, 3, they don't leave. Some people leave at the first chance, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, my tips would be know what you're gonna do and do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait around. Have a plan. You know what I'm saying? If you do have a big family, either roll together or have a meetup place. I think everybody learned from Katrina that you don't separate. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not see them for a couple of more months. You know, if you stay, you heard me. Make sure you have a generator. If you don't got no generator, it don't make no sense for you to stay, especially if you got kids. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like which I don't want to call it trauma, but it is like putting the kids through that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you be out of power for like 3, 4 days. You know what I'm saying? So
And
it's
sometime longer.
right, and so it's a real touchy situation. So do y'all have any tips for the viewers? Even not even in New Orleans and the surrounding areas too. You heard me, because it's 4 days.
Yeah, it don't. I don't think it's exclusive to New Orleans being prepared. You know what I'm
It
saying?
comes
So like,
straight, like it's coming straight toward, like everybody is coming straight toward them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's a tropical depression right now, but it's supposed to get to hurricane 1 by the time it hit us. You heard me?
yeah. Well, for starters, my family has a plan, and I've always kind of had a plan. I'm not gonna say right after Katrina, but once I started, oh, my camera tripping. once I started recognizing the need to being able to make moves quickly, you know what I'm saying, and not having to be dependent on anybody else, because the worst, and most people who were in New Orleans, I wasn't in New Orleans during Katrina, but all of my family was, right? And I heard those stories about being being controlled by city and state governments, right? And federal, because the National Guard was there, so technically that's federal, right? Um, and being in a position where you have somebody else making decisions for you is no situation where anybody wants to be in. You dig? So the main things I would advise anybody, ladies, my beautiful ladies, stop riding around on E. Stop riding around on E. Because what happens is you be riding there, the thing be on E, y'all be having to get up out of there. Them gas
Hey,
stations be packed. You heard me? You can't even get in the brothers. And then brothers, they start taxing. Now it's $9 a gallon. You heard me?
hey, and it's getting
Or
like that
even
right now.
worse,
It's getting like that right now. The Walmart's running out of shit. They've crowded
yeah,
shit.
and that's what I'm saying. When you move, when everybody else start moving, you're gonna always operate at a disadvantage, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So that's why I'm saying always. I'm not, and I know this ain't practical for everybody, but if your car has less than a quarter of a tank in there, go put some goddamn gas in your car. You heard me?
thanks. But
Especially
even
when
a
you live in
quarter,
these areas. Especially when you live in these areas where you probably have to evacuate. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Even if
Keep you
even if you a quarter tanker or half a tank, go fill your tank up because you never know. You know what I'm saying? What could happen
You
from
never know, dog. Especially when it's hurricane season. Like just when it's hurricane season, you need to operate with a different type of mentality. Anyway, you
thanks.
dig. So make sure you got gas. Make sure you got gas. Make sure that you got non-perishables in your house, sure, because you might get
Chest,
trapped.
the ice
Make
chest.
sure you got canned goods. Make sure you got a ice chest, you heard me? Make sure you got at least a couple of bottles of water, at least 72 hours worth of survival shit, you heard me? Get you some of them pork and beans, put them in the back of the cabinet, you heard me? And just thug it out like that there. You know what I'm saying? Get you some MREs, go to one of the surplus stores, get you a couple of packs of MREs and put them somewhere and forget about them, you heard me? You
Thanks.
dig? Keep you at least a couple of $100. You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying? Just a couple of $100, like not like
Cash
cash,
and
like just
card. Cash and
yeah. But I'm saying,
credit
but I'm
card. Right.
saying cash because me and Ivy kind of operate on the same wavelength. Like we both somewhat conspiracy theorists, and we feel like the bottom gonna fucking fall out. Me, nigga, if you got gold or diamonds or something like that, nigga, you put that shit somewhere because you might have to borrow at some point in time. You heard me? Because think about if our currency go from a 1 to a 0 overnight. You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying? Like, don't nobody want to be in that situation, but it's the reality, Dick. So the main thing is have y'all a plan. What's important to y'all? If whether what's your ideology? Are y'all people that if y'all hear about a storm, y'all leave, or y'all the people who are gonna shack in? Go spend $300 on a generator. You hear me?
Thanks.
Go to Home Depot, go get a little generator, a gas powered generator. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Go get you 5 gas cans. You know what I'm saying? Go put the gas in the gas cans. Because the thing is, if you just do that stuff preemptively, when shit hit the fan, you gonna be straight
Thanks.
if you stay. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna get up out of there, just make sure you prepared to
If
get out of there. Because the worst thing that could happen is you be in contraflow and you run out of gas. Ain't nobody coming to save you.
and it be dog
Nobody.
that traffic be like a day long. Sometimes
That's
even
what I'm
longer.
saying.
Man, like it take like sometimes it take like 4 5 hours to get from here to Kenner, something like that.
Yeah.
And it
Boy, we
ain't
was
no
trying to
turning.
get out of New Orleans for Rita. We was
It
trying to
ain't
get
no turning
out of
around.
New Orleans for Rita.
Thanks, thanks. You know what I'm
But that
saying?
contra flow started, bro, dog. It took us a day and a half to get to Atlanta, son.
That's cool. That's cool. But that's how it is. Everybody be on the road.
Yeah.
And watch yourself on the road. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of different drivers from a lot of different places. You know what I'm saying? Watch yourself, protect yourself too, because like I said, it's gonna be a lot of people. A lot of people are evacuating, and some people going to the same place. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the next the next one, you heard me, domestic violence suspect shot by police. You heard me? He allegedly shot first. You know what I'm saying? So the police responded to a domestic violence call, which the dude was already armed. You heard me? They told him to put the gun down. He allegedly shot at the officer. The officer shot back. and he hit him a couple of times. He in stable
He hit the
condition.
police.
Now the police hit him. He missed, and the police hit him. You hear me? So he the dude in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? But the initial call was Mr. Bynum's call. So how are we gonna start with you? What you feel about that?
Y'all gonna start with me on this? Y'all gonna start with me on this? Yo. Um, God dang, I can't even take up for the man. He committed a crime and then ran, and he was the suspect. So I can't even just be like, "Hey, they wrong for."
He ain't run. When they pulled up on the scene, he was there with the
He
burn.
was there to Montana, right? So
Right.
I can't even take up for him if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can. I'm gonna let you get your shit off. You heard me? But I,
oh, you should have started with him because you know what I'm saying? I can't, it's no leeway. Like, if it had more details to see what was what with the first incident to get to the second incident, I'd be like, oh, yeah, then, but it's kind of iffy and I don't want to make a victim of the victim. And, you know what I'm saying? Again, and all the extra stuff. But I'm going to let you go ahead and let me.
you in this country, you're supposed to be guilty until proven innocent. You heard me? So when you describe somebody as a domestic violence suspect, that already paints a bias into your mind, right?
Thanks.
Because domestic violence can mean anything or nothing at the same fucking time, right? So if my old lady, if I walk upstairs and I scream at my old lady louder than I should have because I had a bad day, and in turn she calling people, right? I'm already a domestic violence suspect.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
I roll around with guns all the time, dog. You heard me? So am I considered all the dangerous just because I'm a responsible gun holder? You heard me?
Yeah.
So that creates an issue for me in of itself. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it real. When it come down,
Levee, we're going to have
was
to
it,
have a conspiracy theory live because the way you flip that, you flip
you
my
like
whole
that?
head into
You like
thinking
that?
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a
You
good
like that?
conspiracy theory
But
spot.
oh no, but
Yeah.
it go deeper though. No, we ain't finished going down the rabbit hole, baby. We still got a little ways to go, you dig? So and even we've gotten to the point in society with these police that if it ain't on video, I don't believe the police, dog.
Thanks. We were gonna get into that too. But let me ask y'all this, right? Do you think domestic violence has gotten worse through these couple of years, or due to the fact that everything is you know is a social media world? Everything is out in the open now. You know what I'm saying? And you think it been going on this bad, or you think that it just got this bad and it's getting worse?
It hasn't. I don't know. That's a
You do
really
it.
hard. Oh yeah, go ahead, Ivy.
It's getting worse. I mean, we getting to see it more, but it's getting worse because think about it. Um, the way we starting to see each other is getting worse. Like, do we value each other? So if you think about how we treat each other to know if things getting worse, then you could just compare the two and put them together. But if we want to sit there and just speculate and say, oh, because we have access to the internet and able to see more now, we're seeing more. No, I think we cared about each other more back then for the levels to not be so high. You know what I'm saying? So which if we go into a conspiracy theory, that was the plan for us to be seeing each other as a number or a bag or a lick, and then it's just it. You know what I'm saying?
You give a monkey a gun, he liable to shoot somebody he wasn't supposed to shoot.
Thanks. But I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, dude, right? And not to play the bad guy, right? Some women use that to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? Some women use it as a setup. You know what I'm saying? Some women use it as a point of revenge. And some women just get mad and do do crazy things. You know what I'm saying? So
But that's
like,
on the man though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
huh?
I said for me, I feel like shit like that be on the man. We need to do better with picking the people that we deal with.
I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
I think
Because
men.
my old lady already know. My old lady know I ain't gonna beat on her. You heard me? So if she ever get them people involved, she know
Facts,
I'm out of here because you done fabricated some shit on me.
facts.
You know what I'm
Plus,
saying?
I think men and women need to take more responsibility of
Who they deal with.
and take a look in the mirror and do a little self reflection and realize what it is in themselves that's attracting these type of people to them. You know what I'm saying? Or the type of places that they be. What you talking about, Ivy? What you talking
She
about,
ain't
Ivy?
like that. She ain't like that shit,
What you talking
boy.
about, Ivy?
Like she about to flash out. She ain't like that shit at all.
Because there's a lot of people saying that, and I'm like, they're like, the law of attraction, you attract what you are, you attract what you. That's not true. Because if that's the case, man and woman would never be together. We total opposites. Woman and woman to be together, man and man to be together. It don't make any sense. So I'm like, you're not attracting what you are. Because I've seen a lot of people total opposite of who they're dating, and I'm like, what do y'all have in common? And they're like, how many of y'all dated people that have the same thing in common with you at all?
But I
I
think when
never
people
said
talk about opposites
I
attract, I
never
don't
said that.
necessarily mean I don't really think that it's I think we can't
Yeah,
take that too
I never
literally.
said that.
Yeah,
I don't think we
you
could take
can't
that opposites.
that you attract what you are neither. Because, or I think it's what you allow, but it ain't what you are. You see what I'm saying?
I
Two
think
separate
it's
things.
something. I think it's a certain aura and energy that you give off that attracts a certain person, a type of person to you.
So, right. But it might be the opposite because people,
Well,
average
opposites do
people,
attract though.
people date exactly. Opposites
No,
attract.
opposites
People,
do attract.
exactly. People, that's
No,
what I'm
I
saying.
don't mean it
Opposites
like that.
attract. And
This,
people are looking for what they don't have in other people. So obviously you're not getting what you are. And no, but I don't know nobody who out here uh hitting these streets and doing the most and looking for somebody that's hitting the streets like them. No, they want something that's total opposite than them. Homebody, doing all it, clean cut, but you ain't clean cut. I don't see. Because
I
if
mean
that's the
like
case,
that.
it would be less broken hearts out here if everybody was aiming,
I mean
getting
like
what they are.
I mean like this, right? And this for man or woman, right? But if you get to a point in your life, right, where you feel that everybody is the same way, you see what I'm saying? Then this is what I feel, right? That's the type of person that you attracting to you. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of men and a lot of women that get to a certain point and be like, oh, all these women the same, all these men the same, but they not. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of people that you're attracting to you. That's the type of circle you around. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of people
Or
you
that's the
move
type of
around.
person that they give it a time of day though. You know what I'm
Wait,
Yeah,
saying?
wait.
that
I
too.
Because
don't. I don't
That
think. I
too.
don't think the people are the same, but the game could be the same. You
well, the
get what
thing
I'm
is,
saying?
women. But let's be honest. I mean, honestly, if I'm completely out of bounds, correct me. But women are more inclined to have a type than men.
I believe that.
I
Y'all are
agree.
more inclined to have
I
a type
agree.
than men. You did so like for instance, a man, as long as she meets certain physical criteria when they're meeting, he'll see what happens down that rabbit hole. Most women, if he has to meet the criteria upon meeting, right? You know what I'm saying? She don't care if the nigga broke. She don't care if the nigga you did got 17,000 children. Like, as long as he meets a physical requirement that can make her feel good about herself, then she's usually all right. You know what I'm saying? And then that ends up being a
Women
problem
had
later
a type.
on down the line.
I don't think women had a type back then, but I think they're getting more descriptive about their types now. As we evolve, the mind evolves, and what one wants evolve too. Because back
Agreed.
then, was as long as he had a job and a bank account, he was a man. But now they're requiring you to have a job, income, a fully grown man, of emotionally intelligent. So the requirements is boosting up now. Your looks ain't gonna get.
I hate when y'all use that term. I hate when women use the term emotional intelligence. You heard me? Because and I'm gonna say this real quick and I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You did?
You're
Because the
right.
thing is, women use the term emotional intelligence not only without understanding what that exactly means, but also without having it within themselves. Because if you have an
Niggas too.
emotional intelligent man,
Niggas
what you're
too.
gonna have is a man who holds you accountable, don't let you handle him any kind of way. It's going to expect you to be responsible about your finances. It's going to tell you to get on that treadmill, going to tell you to read a book, going to tell you to tend to them kids in a certain way. So you women say I want an emotional intelligent man, but really what they're saying is I want an
And
agreeable man.
getting one point about the emotional intelligence, he's also able to take that critique too. You see how you giving it out? Emotionally intelligent men are able to receive it too. See, the ones that's not emotionally intelligent, everything you just said, critiquing about the kids and you need to read a book, need to do this, need to do that, they unable to take that shit and they out glitching. I'm this and I'm
But
that.
what do you?
Tell
So
me.
I can only speak to you because I mean, any of your experience you had is anecdotal. You did. What are you looking for from a man? And without one thing you can't say, I'm not got trying to hear no. I don't want to hear partnership. I don't use the word partnership.
Hold up, nah, you can't. Let her explain what you're looking for
Nah,
again.
because that'd be a cheat code. It'd be a cheat code, you dig?
Hold
I mean,
up.
and you
Don't
know
give us
what?
no
It's
idea.
your show,
Right
bro.
now,
Go
What
ahead.
right
say
now, I'm
afterwards.
not looking for shit but some books. You understand what I'm saying? It's a few books out there that they took off the market, and I'm looking for them hoes. But
Nigga said I'm looking for the most.
I'm looking for them. But when I do get back out, they have to only have what I have. I'm not requiring anything that I don't have. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, oh, every woman deserves an emotionally intelligent man because half the is crazy. So I feel like I said, the law of attraction, you attracting the opposite. What I would like if people start attracting what they are, so cheaters can be with cheaters, dummies can be with dummies, um, bullshit arounders can be with bullshit arounders, high IQers can be with high IQers. If that was the law of attraction, I promise you this world would be so peaceful because everybody would stay in their lane. But it's not. Opposites are attracting. So when I get
But
out
opposites is supposed to attract.
I'm working on my emotional intelligence. I don't have it all. Okay, I'm not one of the women that say, "Oh," because I'm learning emotional intelligence too. I download the consciousness map and emotions. I'm working on that with me and my kids. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying, "Oh, I'm gonna just respond like this and that," or I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? She up there fixing a screws. You know what I'm saying? I'm
But
not perfect.
oh, I,
I'm working on my intelligence too, boosting my IQ. That's why I'm single. I'm gonna sit here and get to my full potential because I know for a fact I haven't. I started ass backwards. I started chasing love, looking for love instead of getting where I was supposed to be. You can't find who you're supposed to be with if you're not where you're supposed to be. You get that? You're not gonna find who you're supposed to be with if you're not where you're supposed to be.
so let me ask you this: you don't think that the way you look, act, and think attracts a certain type of person to you?
Oh, I know it. Cause what I look like, I got played with a lot. I look like a pushover. I look like a
No, no,
little
no, no, no,
and
no,
in the
no.
little
What I
cause
mean is,
she's not gonna fight
no. What I
back. She's
mean,
not gonna say
all right.
anything. She gonna
Let
take
me
what I give.
let me tell you this. When you go to jail, right? There's a certain way that a man carry himself, and either he gonna have problems or he not gonna have no problems. You see what I'm saying? If he carry himself like a man, he mind his business. If he handle his business, he not gonna have no problems. But if he in everybody's business and woo woo woo, he gonna have problems, right? From the way, the energy that he gives off, right? The type of person that he is, that's what's gonna attract whatever energy to him, right? I think it's the same way when people meet each other. You see what I'm saying? If you dress a certain way, if you act a certain way, or if you think a certain way, you're gonna attract those type of people that are attracted to that type of thing. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like if you, let's say if you out here queening, right? Then you gonna attract a lot of people, right? But at the same time, the ones that you attract that you like and you actually give the time of day, it's the aura that you gave off that attracted them type of people to you. If you didn't give off that aura, you wouldn't have attracted that type of person. The aura that you giving off, that's the type
So
of person
basically
that you
what you're
attract.
saying is it's not that I'm attracting what I am. You're saying I'm attracting people who wants to prey on that aura that I have.
No,
Basically.
you
Okay,
attracting
so like
people. You
saying like us
attracting
women,
people. No, I'm not saying that. I'm
tough
saying
men.
you attracting people because the way you act. You attracting people because you have a certain look to you, or you attracting people because of a certain way that you think that they attracted to, whether it be good or bad intentions, or whether it be a good attraction or a bad attraction. With the aura that you give off is what attracts people to you.
Some people attract everybody. Some people attract
That's
everybody.
what, yeah, but at the same time,
I mean, that's literally what attractiveness
but
is.
this
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
people who are deemed to be attractive are deemed
This
attractive
what, all
by
right,
the
let me
majority.
use
That's why they
a
deemed
better
attractive.
example, right? A lot of people, men and women, want a certain type of woman or a certain type of man, right? But the way they carry themselves, the way they think, and the way they act, they're not gonna attract that type of woman or that type of man. You see what I'm saying? Do you agree?
I agree to a certain
I
extent.
completely agree.
I agree to a certain stance because some people want some shit and they delusional. They delusional.
Well,
Like
and that's
We
what I was
not
about to
now. We
say. A
not
lot
talking
of
about them.
people,
We
want some
talking about.
shit.
We
They
talking about
contradict
like.
themselves. People have to make sure what they want is not contradicting itself. You see what I'm saying?
people have to qualify for what they
But
want.
at the
They have to
same
You heard
time,
qualify.
me? So
what
like,
you want,
Nut, let me
this is
just
what
get
I'm
this all right
telling
quick,
you.
Nut. Let me
What
just
you
get this all right
want,
quick, Nut.
what you want or what you attract is two different things.
Which will attract. Hold on, because some
Well,
people attract
again, I feel like opposites
some people
attract. You heard
attract
me?
everybody, and they got this. They got to decipher through all the
Right.
motherfuckers coming their way. And
This is
some
what I'm
people have
saying,
limited
right? Some people
attractiveness.
want the
You know what I'm
perfect man, or some women want the perfect. Some women want the perfect man. Some men want the perfect woman, right?
saying?
But
There
the
is no
nigga out here acting like a simp, and the woman out here acting like a hoe, right? But you want this man that's
the man
woo
acting
woo,
like a
and
what?
the nigga acting like a simp, like
What's
not
a
a man, like a bitch, and the woman is out here acting like a hoe, like conducting herself not as a respectable
So it's
person.
so
You see
Ivory,
what
to
I'm
answer
saying?
your question, a simp is a nigga who pays for attention. It don't have to be sexual or anything like that. But a simp is a nigga who pays for the
It's the
attention or
type of nigga.
affection of a
Just
woman
like
that he's interested in.
I know
not
you
woman?
know what a bitch ass
That's
nigga
not
is.
woman, basically,
Hold on,
right?
say that again, Ivy.
A simp is a dude who's paying for attention from a woman that does not want him.
Essentially.
Okay.
That too, but a
I
That
simp
mean,
too.
but
could
yeah,
be
it's
What you
a
do?
multi-tiered. It
simp.
could be
Yeah,
so
a simp
many.
could be. You see what I'm saying? It's that too, but it's
No,
a
but I just
long list.
the
It's a
definition of
long
simp
list.
for me has always been a nigga who's gonna pay for affection. You know what I'm saying? A nigga who's gonna pay for affection, and not necessarily in a prostitution type of ideology, but just somebody who is willing to pay for the affection of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't get it under
What
another
makes it,
mean.
Levy? Now you done brought me to a rabbit hole. What makes it different from a nigga going to pay for a prostitute or not being a simp? Now you gotta be
A nigga
willing to
paying, but a nigga paying for a
pay for
prostitute ain't a simp.
me. Yeah,
No, he not. No, he
you
not.
said
Speaking
paying for
from a nigga who
attention.
done pay.
Wait,
Look,
I
speaking
want
for
wait. I want to hear how he a simp.
You
Wait,
said
how?
paying for attention. That's paying for some
he not a
attention.
simp. Nope, nope, nope. You know, I tell you why. You heard
It's
me?
not.
I tell you why. Number one, if I'm not paying you to fuck me. I'm paying you to leave and keep it G. Shut the fuck up.
No,
You heard me? I'm paying for a service. No, I'm talking. A simp is a nigga who is paying using money to make these women like. I don't give a fuck if this prostitute like me. I don't give a
of course
fuck.
they have an exchange. He's paying her
This
for
is transactional.
he paying her for some attention and she giving it to him and leaving.
Hey, me giving you this little hot 40 right quick. You heard me? Me giving you this the hot 40 to do whatever it is you gonna do, and then me leaving and never talking to you again is not the same of me trying to court you with my money, even though I know you ain't rocking with me. It's not the
Right.
same.
It's
She's not
not.
right
But
with you neither.
there's
She's just
so
giving
many
you her.
different.
But I'm going into that situation knowing that, and I'm saying I'm going to give you this $40,
Oh, now
and
Levy, now
you gonna give me this little poom poom, a zoom zoom, and your boom boom. You
that's
hear
a
me?
woman.
And then we gonna
She wants your money.
yeah, but a simp,
Yeah,
he's
you
trying to
do.
build a relationship when the
Bro,
foundation is money. The foundation
it's
is
just a
money.
little level to it.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
That too. That too.
But a man who pays for it is not, in my opinion, can never be a simp. Especially if he's paying for it to get what he need to get out of that situation and then walking away, he can't be a simp.
Well, I'm gonna
He
tell
can't
you
be a simp.
how us ladies see it. We see you as simping, okay? You a
I
lick.
mean,
You a
I
lick.
don't. I don't. I mean, to each his own. You heard me? But that's the
I'm
opinion.
around
You heard
them.
me?
I know what the ladies say when they go and hit them licks. Girl, I'm
Right.
gonna
Right.
get
Right. But
simple or
this is
something, and he
right.
gonna go on and give me a little something, and I'm gonna leave.
Right. But this is what I'm saying. Right.
That's a
So, and it's basically what you said too. You heard me? Or what you trying to attract? You see what I'm saying? Do you quit? Do you fit? Because a lot of people are trying to get away from tradition ways. You know what I'm saying? The ways that a lot of men define women, and men are going are start. I'm gonna say women are starting to get away from a lot of ways that you define a man from off of people that they attract personally. You see what I'm saying? And not a man. You see what I'm saying? So now, and we get back to my question. You heard me. Some niggas said all women ain't nothing. Some females, I'm gonna say some females say all men ain't nothing. And I'm saying if you get to that point, then if everybody who you attracting is giving you that same finish line, then you have to look in yourself to see what it is that attracting this type of energy to you. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like this. So like both of y'all, in my opinion, both of y'all are right. Right. In the sense of
Nah, dog, one
the
right,
same
one
no.
wrong.
Let me
Nah,
explain. Let me
dog.
explain what I'm saying. Let me explain it. Let me explain it, you dig? So what I was saying to Ivy earlier, opposites attract, right? Opposites attract everywhere. In nature, in science, opposites just attract. An atom is literally a positive, a negative, and a neutral, in a neutral atom. I mean, on a proton. You know what I'm saying? That's how you create an atom, which is the foundation of everything. So opposites have to attract for us to coexist, right? If me and you are both, you know, alpha minded, me and you are both lions, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. Masculine and feminine works together.
That's not true. That's not true.
Where,
That's
bro?
not true.
Where do you see co-CEOs?
My wife a lion.
She might be a lioness.
That I mean,
But think about but think about it. That's too. So if we look at it, all right, so let's stay there. Let's stay in the animal kingdom with lions and lionesses, right? It's still two separate roles, bro.
mm-hmm.
It's still two separate, completely separate roles. The lioness is
But
still feminine by nature.
That lion has to give that lioness, especially if that lioness is already doing good for herself in her own pride, a reason to come and quote unquote submit. Because a lot of people got that word misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? And if you throw it out, if you throw that word out, right? A woman has to deem you man enough to follow
To submit to. Yeah,
if
absolutely.
they have a problem with that word. So I don't want to use that word. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, but honestly, words mean shit, bro. Like words mean shit.
To let you be the man that you need to be, a woman has to allow you to be that. And a lot of women have gave that
P.NUT, you know I'm one of them. You bringing up that word on purpose, P.NUT.
Hold up, wait. A lot of women wait.
And look, I love you, baby, but look, I'm saying fuck that. Use the words, you heard me, stand on that. You did.
Women have gave a lot of bitch ass niggas a chance to be a man, and it was bitch ass niggas. You see what I'm saying? And so now it's all coveted and shit. And what I'm saying is, if you take self-evaluation, you see what I'm saying, and off of life, is no way that you should be thinking that every woman or man is a thing, because life is a learning experiences, learns lessons. So you supposed to see this. It 1, 2, cool. But when you get to your third deadbeat, fourth deadbeat, and all this and all that, and all niggas ain't shit.
It's you.
You either
it's you.
You supposed to see that coming. You supposed to learn from your mistakes. You should have seen this bitch ass nigga coming, the first bitch ass nigga that you met and you dealt with. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, it's like a deficiency. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I always feel like people, you need to be able to qualify for the person you want. It's just like buying a car, buying a house, dog. In my opinion, like just because I want this $1 million house, don't mean that I have the credit nor the finances for it. But check it out. But look, I could go tour that bitch, you heard me?
Right.
I could go to the open house, so I can get access to it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing that women don't understand, because they get access to certain type of men and think that that's the type of nigga they're supposed to have. but they haven't qualified for it yet.
Okay, wait, hold on. This how I feel. See, y'all jumping the gun because I
They
feel
ain't
like
jumped the gun.
anybody, wait, hold on. Anybody could be qualified for anybody.
No.
Because if you treat those people right,
see, that's the problem.
you treat those people right.
That's
yes.
the problem.
Because in the end of the
That's
day,
the
I don't know
right
nobody.
there.
I don't know nobody who don't want to be treated like a human being.
Nah, we
Right, but that's literally the ground level though.
Things. Wait.
But that's literally the ground level.
Listen, we let materialistic things determine if we're good people, if we're good men or a good woman. And here, this gone. This gone right here. What's in there? What's in there? Do I have to qualify you as a good man because you drive a Benz, you drive this, you got this house?
No, that's not. But that's not even what I'm getting at because let's be honest. There's a balance.
Wait. I'm getting at what I see people going through and what I see people thinking and assuming things is. I hear a lot of people talking about the treatment that they're receiving, not what. Now you have the superficial people, the people who ain't got BBLs and body work done. You know what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because look what they did to
they want a baller.
But
they just want to want to go work at the club and get bottle service. Yeah.
Look what they did to their temple. So you know exactly what you're looking for. But for the average, everyday person, you and I, we don't give a fuck what you got. It's how you're treating me. If you're treating me like you some type of Don Dada, I'm a level you down a little bit.
But
if I ever get to treating you like I'm some type of Don Dada, you're gonna have to level me down.
Ivy, let's have a real conversation though. Let's be honest.
Wait, let me get her, Levee. Go
well, hold on. I just want to say one thing. To Ivy. There has to be a balance because let's be honest. Even when we was looking at our grandparents and the people before our grandparents, grandma and them said there was no romance without finance. Grandpa went to work, slaved away 60 hours a week at that plant.
Why?
Hold up, no, let me finish. Let me finish.
Women were not able to work.
She's not gonna let you finish, though.
Women were not able to work. That's why they said that. You forgot that women didn't have the rights to own bank accounts and shit. So that's why they had to look for that.
But I'm not saying that mentality is still very much alive. You may be even if you in the minority, because look, I ain't been married too long. You heard me? I was outside at one point in time. You heard me? And the reality of it is that the society has people thinking that they qualify for things that they do not. And it goes both ways. It goes where women think they qualify for a nigga with money, but get a nigga with money and they complain about how they're treated, but that nigga don't respect you. That's why you're treated that way.
The nigga without money treat them the same way as the nigga with money. They're searching for the wrong shit.
But whose fault is that? But that's what I'm saying.
You need to search.
There's no duality. That's my point.
Y'all believe in God. Wait, you say you believe in God or spirituality. Well, why are you not walking in it? Why are you looking at the flesh?
But why are you dating him if you see him not walking in it? But if you see him not walking in his faith and that's what you want, why are you still with that man?
And then on top of that, you synced it with the last nigga, or we're not just on you, Ivy. It's like the men too. You synced it with the last woman. You synced it with the last nigga.
Hold on. You ain't talk about me because I've been celibate. You know, since the last time I broke up, I ain't cracked these legs open. I gotta keep them closed for up to years, baby. So I got self-discipline. Okay. I ain't been creeping. I know you want to be like, oh, you got to somebody. No,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, you see what I'm saying? You like life is a learning experience, right? You live and you learn. That's not just a saying, that's a way of life. So, like we talked about the red flags earlier. The red flags you're gonna see because you seen them before, you gotta go through it to know. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way, the hands-on. So once you start seeing the red flags,
you have to give a person a chance to even present their red flags.
No, you don't.
So you got to see. Then you already gave access.
All right. So if you in the streets, right? And you dealing with a person, right? And you going off of that, your terminology, you could lose your life like that.
Pretty much.
What terminology? Which terminology?
What you just said.
What I just said.
Because it's like this, right?
You talking about dealing with strangers. that you're doing
No,
dealings
no,
with
it's
or walking
it's
amongst is different than a person you
no.
went on you went on constant dates with, and y'all up to the level of a year and 2 years. Motherfucker been keeping a costume on for this long, for 1, 2, 3,
It
4 years,
that all right now.
opposed to a
Stop at the
person you
costume. Stop at the
I'm
costume, right?
walking amongst the streets
All
with.
right now, wait. So that nigga before him ain't had that same costume on. The nigga before him ain't had that same costume on. At what point are you gonna start
Wait,
seeing the
hold on.
costume?
So you forgot when y'all was talking about back in the day. Granny was looking for man with bank account and a
We
third.
talking about
But now you ain't
we
talking
talking
about
about
how
that
they were raised
particular person.
and how it's affecting us to this day. Oh, you can't judge that man because he don't have he got a felony. Don't judge that man because he got a felony. Don't judge that
No,
man because he
you
ain't got a
can't tell
car.
nobody
Don't
how
judge
to
that man
how to
because he don't
pick
have an
somebody to
education.
be the
Give
Honestly,
that man
for the rest of
because
their life.
oh, he a
I'm
bus
gonna keep
driver.
it all the
No,
way
he ain't.
real.
Hold up.
You
I'm gonna
was
keep it
dating
all the
a
way
You
real.
bus
cannot
driver.
tell somebody how to choose
So
who they
y'all,
gonna be with
At
the
all.
rest of
but
their
I'm gonna
life
tell you
with.
like this: a
That's
lot
that
of pressure is
society
on
shit.
women.
That's that
A lot
social
of
media.
pressure is on women to settle. I don't see
But
No,
what does
it's
how
that
not.
even mean?
No,
What does settling mean?
settling means taking less than they worth. Taking less
But
than they
but all right. So what does that
all
mean?
right.
What are
So
you
okay,
worth?
Levy,
worth.
wait,
Okay, first off,
So all right, it
women
all
bring
comes
support to
down
your
to
table regardless. They
All
bring a
right,
plate
the
of
All
food to
right.
your
appraisal.
regardless.
Well, hey, no,
Let's
we
talk
need
about the
another episode
appraisal.
for this
Let's talk
Yeah,
conversation.
about
we
the
gonna need to
appraisal.
because
Hold up,
shit,
wait.
I can
Let's
go
talk
into the
about
list of things you could do with the woman, but you refuse to do with the woman. You do the opposite with her because everything you
let's
give
talk
her,
all
she
right, wait.
multiply. So
Let's
if you
talk
gave
about the
her stuff, though,
appraisal.
if you gave a woman love, she gonna multiply that bitch. You gave her home, she gonna multiply that bitch. You gave her your seed, and she multiplied that bitch. Now you're lucky to get one, but you fuck around and get 2 to 3. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you give her, she multiply. Now I don't know what everybody else history is with their women. That's not on me because 9 times out of 10 you have to go with math probability. You know what I'm saying? What's in society? How many good women they have in society opposed to how many bad women you gonna run
No,
across?
that's
How
not.
many
What's
bad
in
men in
your
society
area?
opposed to
What's
how
in the
many
places
good
that
men
you
you gonna run
be?
across?
What's in
So you have to think about the probability. How many of the reds and blues is in this cup that you gotta shake up and go through it? How many goods? How many bads? How many goods? How many bads? You see what I'm saying? So if you dig in there, majority in the cup is bad. They out here playing games and frolicking and doing all kind of shit. What you liable to dig in that cup and get?
what
You're
you
I'm gonna
liable to
say
attract?
get
this. Look, let me just say this, and then I'm a because this episode was supposed to be on relationships, you heard
no,
me?
it
So
wasn't.
we need a whole nother episode. But look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you from a man. I'm 30. I'll be 39 in 22 days. Right. I've dated a spectrum of women. You know what I'm saying? I've had good women. I've had bad women. You dig? I've had fine ones. I've had regular. Like I've had intelligent ones. I've had like one thing that I can tell you that is consistent. You know what I'm saying? Is that femininity for men rules the roost. First and foremost, you did. Your femininity rules the roost. You heard me? Women, from what I've gathered, is that women often, and I'm trying to say this in.
No, don't sugarcoat it.
I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I just want to make sure that I'm going to be
To
properly
keep it raw and
understood because I don't
uncut.
sugarcoat shit. You heard me? Um, damn, I lost my train of thought just that fucking quick.
You're saying
No. So let me just say this before we get off. You heard me? So social media and feminism has warped women's minds. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And let me just finish. Let me finish. Look, let me finish. Just let me finish. Let me finish. Just let me finish. Because see, every time you do that, I lose my train of thought. You heard me? But fuck Ivy.
Get that nigga out
You
of
said social media and feminism have
Social
warped
media
minds.
and
Come on.
damn.
You said social media
And feminism have it.
it
Feminism has
warps women
warped women's
minds. You
minds.
said warp women minds.
I know what I said. I'm trying to figure out where I was going with that shit. You heard me? Ivy fucked it up for me.
Warped their minds.
It sounds
But
like
but
you
it
about to start cooking. I ain't lying, dog.
nah. But I'm gonna try to get that as close to where I was trying to land because I ain't gonna lie about to land the fuck out this plane. You heard me?
Oh, and I was like, ooh, we
But
gonna have to do
but
this.
no, what I'm believing I meant by that because I do not have my train of thought. And I really want that bitch to come back bad. You heard me? Oh, Boom. Thank you.
There we go.
So when we think about feminism, I'm speaking only on Black women. I can't speak on everything else in America. I can only speak on Black women. You dig? So when we look at feminism and social media, which basically did nothing but amplify feminism, because for Black women, the feminism movement was the "I don't need you, these niggas" movement. We can't even call it feminism. It's the "these niggas ain't shit. We don't need these niggas. We could, if we can't take care of our kids, the government gonna take care of our kids, and we gonna get help one way or the other." You did with what the hell we got going on. You did. That's feminism movement for Black women. You heard me? As far as I'm concerned. Now, saying all this to say, the reason why the reason why women have such a difficult time not only finding suitable relationships, but also if they do find them, maintaining them, is because they do, number one, they do not properly vet their men, and they do not have the men in their family available to vet the men that they're dealing with. If the fathers were still a centerpiece and the patriarchs of the home, mamas were still the patriarchs of the home and shit like that, this foolishness would not still be going on like it's going on. Because I'm gonna keep it all the way of being with you. I'm married. I was terrified to get married, right? I was terrified. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I vetted my wife and my wife vetted me. You heard me? I was a husband before I was a husband.
What you was scared?
Because there really isn't many benefit
between these ladies' legs, but they scared to marry them. That's insane.
No, but just because you gave me a piece of pussy don't qualify you to everything I ever worked for.
Wait, that's what I was saying. Wait, so how does that qualify for anything, Ivy?
But no, I'm just to kick this whole thing. Okay. Misogyny is the problem.
Oh no, don't use that M word on me. Don't do that.
No, you wanted to bring in feminism and the fathers not being in the home, baby. Misogyny is the problem. You want to punch down. How many of your grannies got their heads knocked in between the washers and the dryers? Roll that back. How many of your grannies got their head knocked in between the wash and dryer? Because they had egos. I know you had to roll it out. Roll it out. No, come back. I say y'all ain't want to come back. But anyways, don't be afraid, man.
What that was? Nah. Say, bro, go ahead and start over, because I don't want nobody to think I was ducking the smoke. I want all the smoke.
No,
you can marry her, okay? The problem is when the welfare got up in there, them people told y'all to get married, to stay in that welfare. They didn't say, "Oh, drop your man out the home." A lot of y'all's daddies and papas didn't want to marry your grannies. That was the problem. Okay.
We was married at an 80% rate, Ivy.
Let us talk.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of grandpas. We can't go to Grammy house. That's why we can't go to Grammy house and get Sunday meals, because grandpa wanted to go be a sugar daddy. It's chasing these young tails. They didn't want granny because granny got too old. Okay. That's the form of misogyny. Okay. So when we go to talking about feminism, do you know feminism help your household? If your wife decides to go out there, this feminism is fighting for equal pay for women, okay? Equal pay, that's it. Equal treatment. So when your wife step outside their home, you need a two-family. Or say something happens to you. Hey, if something happens to you, your wife.
More than that, Ivy.
You in that household.
Keep it real now.
That's what feminism is.
So women don't get, hold on, time out. So Ivy, women don't get equal pay?
Yo.
Women, so y'all don't get equal pay?
Look up the stats. We still get paid.
You realize the pay
still get paid.
Hey, we need another episode.
Wait, hold up.
Because that's not true.
It is.
Hold up.
The pay gap is not in 2024. The pay.
Let me say something right quick. Wait, Abby, let me say something right quick. I hate when women do that, though. Because y'all take these struggles. Wait. Let me finish. Y'all take our struggles and y'all put it just on y'all. Y'all don't get paid less. We all get paid less as Black people.
Wait, hold on. Y'all get paid more than us. No. And I don't know why y'all don't see it as a problem. Because if something happened to you and your wife has to pick up that slack, and how can she? We all go wrong.
Ivy, let me ask you a question. Hold up, Nut. Hold up. I'm about to kill this equal pay gap shit right now. So in order for equal pay, right? In order for equal pay, to even be prevalent, right? That means that you would have to have equal representation across all job fields in order for the research to even be prudent.
Okay, I don't
We
know.
do. Hold up. No. You got your shit off. Let me get my shit off. Let me get my shit off. Let me get my shit off. So since hold up, Ivy. Hold up. Let me finish.
That's what you're saying.
If there is not equal representation across the job force, how can you say who is being paid more or less? Hold up, time out. Last time I checked, women were not garbage men. Women were not cleaning these sewers. Women were, and they are in the minority if that is true.
They are now.
But they're still but what I'm getting at is they're still the minority.
Picking up trash now is Mexican men.
No, what I'm getting at is in order for the data that you're using, to be prevalent, it has to be equal. It has to be 50-50, and it's not. So you can't base something.
People are at the job.
It literally is. It literally is.
Job that I'm working. If I'm working as a firewoman, there's no reason going in the same damn burning building. There's no reason why I'm getting paid less to go in that same damn burning building as you are. That's insane. So for you to sit there,
but that's not happening though. That's what I'm getting at. That's not.
It's not. It's really.
That's not happening.
I just want
everybody.
That's what they.
How do you know?
All right. So look. So there was. All right. So I will explain to you. You asked me a question. I will explain to you how I know.
Let's do an experiment. What do you do for a profession?
I'm an engineer.
Oh, I thought you was in blue collar work. Now I would have been like, okay, do an experiment. Get your wife on where you work at. Y'all get to the same positions and see if her check look like yours. I promise you're gonna be like, oh, I see what she's saying.
But that's anecdotal. That's one representation. And then on top of that, but also you're not factoring in. But hold on, Nut. But you're not factoring in that women are less likely to negotiate salary than men. You're not looking at things from also.
Okay, even if you're going.
But what I'm saying is, if me and you apply for the same job, but it's not. If me and you apply for the same job, right, and both of us are offered the same fucking position, sitting next to each other in the same fucking office, and they offer me 40, and they offer me 40, but hold up, and they offer me 40, and I'd be like, nah, I can't take this for no less than 50.
They gonna blackball.
But they offer you 40, you be like, all right, bet. It's different, like. Bro, what all I'm getting at is this pay gap shit it's smoke and mirrors. There is no true data. There is no true data. And
it's stats.
Where?
It's stats.
What do you mean? Everything, my whole life is statistically driven, Ivy. My whole life. Whole life. If there was
coming to this conclusion, if you looked at .org.
What do you mean? Because I understand for you to actually get to absolution or get to the answer to an equation, you have to have accurate data to begin with. So me looking at the pay gap or the wage gap or anything else like that, the data that shit is based on isn't even true to begin with.
Okay, like for instance, that's not even the only thing.
Wait, hold on. Where do your facts come from?
Mine's come from a .org, census.org.
So you mean to tell me census.org said that there's a pay wage gap?
No, I'm bringing up all the sources of stuff I'm about to
teach. Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. Okay. So where did you get yours from? Since you bucking the system, where'd you get yours from?
The Pew Institute, the ACLU, the Pew Institute, PEW. You ain't never heard of the Pew Institute?
And the other one?
The ACLU, not Harvard, Duke. I mean, I have plenty of them.
No.
I have plenty of them.
No.
So my sources aren't good either?
Give me .org and .gov.
.org or .gov. I'm talking about people who actually did the research.
.org and .gov tells you from all around America, not who's researched this at what college and university and shit. We talking about.
So you mean to tell me census.gov told you that there was a pay wage gap?
It's telling me how many people live in one household, how many people
we don't know where you get your pay wage facts from.
You could get pay wage from Out here, it would be the Workforce Commission Services out here. If I want to find out,
they're not gonna opine. A governmental entity is not gonna opine on a pay wage gap.
Yes, they do. They have all this. They have all this. They keep stats on all this. Just like they keeping stats on the femicide rate. They keeping the stats. Like I just told you, they know we in the middle of a civil war. You just don't. They got sources for this. I have to go through my other computer. This bitch acting stupid right now. I don't have nothing on this. I do my classwork.
Hey, real nigga shit. Friday, we need to Friday. I want to expound on this conversation. I want to expound on this conversation. I want you to bring your facts, your data, and your statistics, and I will bring mine, and we will have an open and honest conversation.
Because feminism actually helps married couples more than it helps single women.
Oh, Lord,
it actually helps y'all. If you fight for equal, if you fight for higher pay for your woman in your household to bring in more income, and y'all need that shit. If you actually paying attention to what feminism is, I don't know what.
No, hold up. No, but there's a difference between what feminine was supposed to be and what feminism is.
No. You talking about misandry? Misandry and feminism is two separate things.
But what I'm saying, it's supposed to be.
Misandry is when a woman has full hate for a man.
Feminism is equality. We're agreeing. Right, but what I'm saying is the word feminism does not mean equality anymore.
Yes, it does.
It does not. It does in the dictionary. It does, but with the feminist movement, it's not about equality.
It's about equality. I don't know who you ran into telling you that's feminism. They really in misandry. They hate men. They got bitches out there talking about this, not even having boy babies no more.
Every woman that hates men. All right, so let me reverse the game. Every woman that hates men, is a feminist.
Tell them stop lying and tell them they're misandrous. If they're not,
no, but look, I'll agree. I agree with that. Right? But what I'm getting at is every single woman that hates men identifies as a feminist.
And
every single one.
You're a misandrous. You're not a modern day woman. You're not a feminist. Feminists fight against the government for their rights. That's what they do. So
right, but what y'all aren't recognizing, y'all like women act like just women were a part of are feminists. Like men, we don't care if y'all get equal rights. Like we don't care like that. We not ain't nobody make no damn sense. No, what I'm saying is we are not trying to oppress nobody. Men are not trying to oppress women. No, we not waking up like, oh, let me figure out how to keep these bitches down today. Nobody thinks like that.
Let me say something. Let me say something.
Women making equal pay is
everything.
I don't care.
What? That's what I'm saying.
If my wife make more money than me, I do not give a fuck.
Speak for yourself. You are the exception to the rule, but
I don't think that
men out here who do not want anything for women, but women to be served in servitude. You're not hearing what I'm hearing. You're not in the places I'm in. These niggas is
well, you need to get the fuck out of them places. If
why would see? I don't live in a box. I'm not gonna stay in my comfort zone. I need to see anything that's out here. That's how I wound up in these YT people or these white folks' lives and seeing how they think. I'm everywhere. I'm not gonna stay here. I'm everywhere, dipping and dabbling and seeing what's what and what time is what. Because if you don't, you're gonna be lost. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be running into a civil war and not even know you're in a civil war. So I gotta be everywhere, seeing how these people talking and thinking, and I'm walking in this world. I gotta prepare my kids for this world, and I'm not gonna walk out there like that and not know what the hell going on either. It's not. It's not men like you. It's not many men like you. I'm sorry to say it.
Let me ask you this, and this is real, right?
Oh, I agree with that part. I agree that they're not many men like me.
Wait, because this is why I say y'all take our problems and y'all make it y'all's, right? So, do we control how much y'all get paid? Do the black men? Hold on, wait. Do the black men? Wait, hold on. Do the black men that y'all blaming control the wages? Are we Are we getting paid as black men? Are we getting paid what we're supposed to get paid?
And who's supposed to fight for that? Black
It
men.
doesn't. No, this
Black
is what I'm
men need to
saying.
get up
This is what I'm
and
saying.
telling people, hey,
No,
we're
no, no,
not
no, no,
having
no.
it.
We supposed to fight for it. It's not a woman thing.
No.
It's
You
not a
supposed to
man
fight
thing.
for it.
It's a black
Okay,
thing.
first off,
It's a black thing.
we
It
tell women
happens
to
to
stay
black
feminine.
people.
How are
We
women going to stay
underpaid.
feminine
Y'all
and fight?
underpaid, but y'all blame us. We don't make the
Peanut.
I agree with that.
wages.
You see
We
I
how
actually
don't
agree
make
with
the
Ivy.
wages.
I agree with Ivy on
So
that
why
one.
y'all blame us? We in the same.
Hey,
That's
Peanut, you're
that
contradicting
divide and
yourself.
conquer.
Y'all
Why do
tell
y'all
women to
blame the
stay
black
feminine,
man
but
like we
also
make
fight.
the wages?
Either the
That's
men
not
are going to
on
fight
us. That's
and
not
ask
on
us to
us.
be feminine,
Because as black
or
people, not just
we're
women,
going to be
not just
masculine and
men,
stay
we
masculine.
are
I'm not
all
going to be out here
underpaid.
fighting like no
So instead
masculine
of making it a
goddamn
man thing,
demon,
or instead of
and
making it
you
a
have to
woman
be
thing,
feminine too.
we need to make it a
I'm going to
us
stay
thing,
masculine.
and let's fight for us to
Hey,
get paid what we
look. It's only
supposed to
one
get
mic,
paid,
y'all.
not just
It's
for women, not just for
Peanut.
men.
That's y'all job. That's y'all job as men. You do
So
the
we
fight.
can say, all right, now look, check it out. If you think we get paid how we paid, we can say that the same thing for y'all. All right, well then that's y'all job then. Because
It's
we already
y'all
getting
job to
paid.
fight though.
What?
You understand? This is why I say it'll never be a Malcolm, it'll never be a Martin again. Why are the women being implicated? We talked about how black women are not
Now we
feminine.
having a
Y'all
conversation
They're
already.
implicating
not. They're always
yourself.
masculine, but they always
Y'all
got to fight.
implicating
Why
yourself.
do we have to fight and somehow stay feminine? That's
Y'all
impossible.
implicating yourself. Y'all
We're
worried
not
about
implicating
something that
ourselves at all. You
nobody's
just
worried.
asked the
We
question.
have no control over that. We
Are you
underpaid
fighting
too.
for your
All right, hold on,
wages?
wait. Well, why y'all trying to fight for yourself for women's rights and y'all not trying to fight for black rights? Y'all
Wait,
making
hold
it a
on. Black
feminist
rights.
thing. Hold on,
Wait. Black women been on the front
Y'all
line.
making it a
You
woman
better
thing
start picking up
when
the
it's
book.
a when it's
Black
a
women
us
been
thing.
on the front
Wait, hold on. Let me
line
finish.
for
Y'all
centuries.
making it. Hold on. Y'all threw yourself in that water because y'all making it a
No.
feminist thing
We
when
didn't
it
throw
should be a
ourselves in that
us
water.
thing.
We
So
was all together.
when
together.
y'all
How
remove
we
us
throw
out the
ourselves in that water?
situation, then y'all gonna be fighting for yourself, for the feminine. Y'all not fighting for
We gonna fight for
everybody.
ourselves,
Y'all
and
put a
y'all need to
whole
fight for
name
y'all,
on
or
it.
you can fight for the whole
Feminism.
thing.
Y'all fighting for feminism. Now, as a man, what the fuck I got to do with feminism? I got something to do
All
with
right
being
then.
black.
So
I
why
got
the
something to do
hell
with being
would I
black. I
fight
got
for
something to
y'all's
do with
rights
being
if I gotta
held
fight for
down
feminism
because
by
I'm
myself?
black. Not because I'm a
Do you
man,
get that?
not because I'm a woman,
You
but
want
because
women
I'm black.
to
We
put
all
down
have
their
the same
feminine
problem. So
to
why
become
put a
masculine? That's
woman?
not making sense.
Why only fight for the women
And then
when y'all we don't
say
make the we
like
don't make the pay wages. We
I don't
having
like
trouble with pay
feminism when you
wages
don't like
too,
the
but
femininity.
y'all blame us when we don't even make the wages. We going through the
And hold
same
on,
thing.
but you
But
just
by
brought
y'all
up the
putting the
fact that you
feminist
need your
movement on it,
wages fixed.
ain't no
So
man
who's
got
supposed to
nothing to
fight for
do
that?
with nothing. That's
The
feminist.
men.
That's straight. That's real. It's a
Only
us
men
problem.
know what
It's
men
not a
need,
man
Peanut.
problem. It's not a woman problem. It's
Peanut,
a us
only
problem.
men know what
Black
men need,
people
and
as
men need to
a
fight for what
whole
men need,
are
baby.
getting the short end of
I
the
can't
stick.
tell you what you
Black
need.
people
You
as a
can fight for
whole
what you
are not getting
need.
paid
Like
what they worth. Black people as a whole are being held down. Not
Peanut,
just black men, not just black women,
Peanut.
black people as a whole. So
Black men need to
say
stand up.
wait, hold up, wait. You can't say we leaving y'all
They
in
been
that
laying
water
down too
when
long.
y'all jumped in that water yourself. Y'all jumped
Since
in that
Martin
water when y'all
and
put the
Malcolm been
feminist
gone,
name on
black
it
men
and
been
took
laying
the
down.
black name off.
Don't do that.
That's
Don't
what
do that.
happened.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't bring Malcolm and Martin into that like that.
This is what
Bro.
I'm saying.
Black men been laying down though.
Those women,
Don't lie.
they wanted. Hold on, wait. Those women that followed Malcolm and Martin, they knew where their place was. You see what I'm saying? They knew what their job was.
What their place was. Because I can tell you what Loretta Scott King was doing.
No, you can't. Cause Michael was on
and still doing.
Michael was on the front line. She backed him up.
That's why Jonathan
That's what she was doing. She backed him up. All right.
We're gonna have to do a history. We're gonna have to do a history lesson when I get the computer up. And we're gonna do some stats.
I already know you are because you keep calling him Martin.
We getting emotional.
That's not his name. His name is Michael. That nigga named Michael. His name not even Martin.
I don't.
Ooh.
Wow. What is happening here? What is happening? What is
I'm
happening?
just telling you. You keep saying Martin Luther King. That's not even his. You trying to tell me about history?
And that's what everybody knows him as. That's why I said it.
No.
Okay.
But if you really knew your
I
history,
can bring up
you
a
know
lot
that
of,
his real name is Michael.
I ain't gonna cue that man's name. But anyway.
No, his name is Michael. His name
for
is
us
not
for
Martin.
the black movement, yeah, we've been moving. But for us for their personal agendas, half of them was trifling as fuck. If you want to be trifling to their wives, trifling to their children. Okay, if you want me to crack in. So if we
But
talk
hold up, but all right, so
Wait,
all
let
right.
her cook. Let her cook.
if we talking about
She
fighting
been
for
cooking
black
that
people's
shit
rights,
done.
but never minding the needs of the woman and the children, you've lost your damn mind.
Ivy, hold up, Nut. Ivy, all right. So I didn't let you disparage. I didn't allow you to disparage black men enough.
That's
so,
what I'm saying. Like who's
but hold up. The reality, because we keep talking about what black men was doing. We keep talking about time out. We keep talking about what black men was doing, but the whole reason why women hate DNA tests is because they're because they're generations and generations. Nah, fuck all that, Nut.
Put it in the comment section if you hate DNA tests. Not in line.
We're not going there. We're not going
Now you're lying.
No, what you mean?
We're not going there.
What you got going on? I don't know no woman who hate no DNA test.
What do you mean you don't know no women that don't want to?
That's off subject.
The only one you should be allergic to is that damn ancestry when people trying to get your DNA. But other than that, if you scared of a DNA test, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh no,
I don't know no
scared
woman
of DNA test. No, but as far as I'm concerned, there's women that be like, oh, if you, I'll give you a DNA test, but if you don't take the test, and if you'll never see your child, you'll never see your child again. But we ain't gonna go there.
Ask that woman for a DNA test, knowing you was with her every day and every night. Let that woman breathe like a fucking frog.
Why matter? Why matter? Why matter? You still go get an annual checkup, right? You still go get an annual checkup, and you know where you've been every day, right? You still get that HIV test once a year, and you know where you've been, right? So, I mean, tests are just supposed to give you definitive answers.
You can't say that we scared of something.
You can't say somebody don't like them. Opposed to motherfuckers who will feel played about you asking for one after stalking them and
it's not about being played. It's about the reality of it is.
I can see why a person would get upset about you asking if you had whole control of my goddamn whereabouts in my fucking life.
But there's no such thing as having complete control of anybody's whereabouts.
Come on now,
that's no such thing. There's no such thing. So Ivy, when you at work, I'm policing your pussy when you at work.
They got women who listen to niggas talk about, oh, I don't like my wife to work, be at home 365 daily, niggas checking their phone, checking their underwear, checking all kind of shit. I just had to check a bitch about that. I said, bitch, you better stop believing that and go to work.
But what I'm getting at, you were just speaking on what men was doing.
What they got to do with this?
No,
they got to do with the conversation.
Women out there being controlled and still ask for DNAs. Like that's fucking weird. Like
but how is that weird?
Every aspect of this woman like, but she can't even creep on.
But there's no such thing as being. That's not a thing. That's not real.
First you said we were scared of it.
Look at cameras all around.
Wait, hold on, wait. I got another show, y'all. I got another show.
Man, look, I'm gonna see y'all Friday. You heard me?
We gotta finish Friday. Wait,
that's what we gonna have Friday. We got to do this on a Saturday or something more, you know. You heard me?
Yeah.
What?
We can do it on a Saturday or something. We're gonna keep it.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. We don't need enough for this conversation, you heard me? I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, you in Houston, Dallas, I'll pull up. I'll catch a flight, you heard me? Do this bit live. You did?
But we're gonna come with some stats and information next time because we don't need
please. That's what I'm coming with.
Misinformed because we look like we glitching over here, okay?
No, my facts straight. Yours not.
No. My facts are straight.
My facts straight.
All
right. We're gonna see when we bring the facts to the table. We're gonna see
I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna give y'all the sources so y'all can get on to it when I get.
I need that. I need that.
We gonna bring the facts to the table and we gonna go off that. You remember? But I gotta get out of here.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to learn within the situation though. Because I know it's a high emotional thing we talking about, but we're gonna have to give you
we'll figure out rules. We'll do debate rules, you hear me? We'll do debate rules.
But
Okay.
I gotta get out of here because the elders.
Y'all blood got to running. Everybody healthy now.
This nigga stupid. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Six 6 2 compound drop. That's how we do